14-in-1 adjustable wrench. So right off the top, you know that it's going to sweep out many of the tools that you have in your toolbox because you've got lots of wrenches, lots of different sizes. You don't need that to be the case. We've sold over 195,000 of these. Now, that's impressive in and of itself, but it's customer top rated. So with 195,000 out there, everybody is raving about this. It is 1975. Father's Day is around the corner. Mother's Day just passed. Doesn't matter who's the person, who's the do-it person in your house. This is a must-have. V33825 is your item number. Let me introduce you to Howard Irvine. Nice to see you, Howard.
Good to see
you. Good morning to you.
It's great to be here.
So Howard, along with Sean Pickford, they are like our resident do-it-yourself guys and bring us great tools to make things easy around the house. So you're not having to pay somebody to come to your house and fix things, which can be very expensive.
There's
you
little
actually
things
can
around
do
the house that you can do yourself.
Absolutely. And this is something that is customer top rated. What is this and why is it so spectacular?
The bionic wrench is unlike any other wrench because it grips on all 6 sides with pressure at the same time. It doesn't matter what size it is, standard or metric, even a rounded off one like
one
this.
That
it's
has,
going to grip it.
Where
the
you
harder
completely
you squeeze,
strip the sides,
the harder it presses on there. And you're not rounding off the corners because it's pressing on the flat sides of every nut or bolt that you put in there. That's its key to success. Every other wrench grips on the corners or grips on only 2 sides, all 6, pressure. That's what keeps
Show
it
us again. They were close up, and I want a few sizes there because this will range in different sizes, right? Do you see how?
From 12 to 20 millimeters, from 1/2 inch to 3/4. So it doesn't matter whether you have a standard or a metric. You don't even have to know.
Cool.
You just grab this one tool, and it's guaranteed to fit. And it's as quick as that. It's the convenience of an adjustable wrench with the ease of use of pliers.
Awesome. And so a wrench around the house, what are we using them for? Everything.
Oh. I mean, think about the gift season when it's some assembly required.
Yes.
The grill, the loose leg on the picnic table, the bicycle, the training wheels off and on, everything. Keep this in your kitchen drawer and not have to have all the wrenches that it replaces.
Okay.
And there's all these wrenches, pliers, adjustable wrenches, sockets. Think about all the tools that you could replace with this one. So instead of having this in your drawer or your toolbox, you can have this one tool.
Yeah, we're panning through this. Can you walk me through what this is going to replace? Because, again, Father's Day around the corner. This will certainly be there in time. You probably have a pegboard like this, maybe, for the guy in your house, the dad in your house, and you can replace these. Tell me what these are.
These are the
how
9
are we doing this?
metric wrenches.
Wow.
From 12 to 20 millimeters. These are the 5 standard from 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch. Then you have the slip joint pliers, regular pliers, and the adjustable wrench right there.
Wow.
And this is so much faster than any of those. And it's more versatile because you can spin the wheel, so to say.
Yeah.
Here's your metric sizes, here's your standard. You don't have to know what size that is. You can just grab it on, one squeeze, and you've got the exact right size and plenty of torque to really crank down on it. And it's almost as fast as a ratchet because you just release and re-grip, whereas a normal wrench, you have to pull it off and put it back on.
Right.
Things that are odd or really hard to do, like the eye bolts. Put it on there, you've got a grip on that.
Oh, cool.
Even ones that have a little ridged serration, you can grab hold of those. Think about the plastic ones. They're a little more brittle and hard to do. If you put a wrench on, it's only pushing on 2 corners, you could easily round that off. But here, you're gripping it and squeezing it very tightly.
So, love this wrench. I'm impressed with the ease of use, and there's no more metallic or metal scraping, I think is what that said. I was amazed at how versatile and easy it was to use. Now I depend on it for everything I'm doing around the house. Again, customer top rated, all 5 stars. That is hugely impressive that people are finding that it's working for them, that it's making things easier. Purchased as a birthday gift for my son-in-law. He put it to use right away and seems pleased with the quality. Very helpful item. Now, what are you doing here?
What you can see here is you might have a ratchet that could fit on even a deep one down to here, but you're never going to get that far on. With this one, it doesn't matter how far down it is, and you don't ever have to take it off that bolt. You're just going almost as fast as a ratchet. You can go in any depth. Just release and squeeze. It's always gripping. I don't even have to look at it.
It always grips. And some other
grips.
things, what's the alternative that I would have tried to use to do this?
Well, you could use an adjustable wrench that you have to adjust, and then it's only gripping on 2 corners.
Right.
Or you could use an open-end wrench, or you could try the old pliers that are certainly going to round it off.
Right.
It's just not nearly as good.
And then there's something that
you have socket wrenches, but they're only going to go on that far when you have the driver on there. It's not going to reach it.
Right. So this is an easier way to do it, a more efficient way to do it. And let me ask you, in terms of how easy it is to turn the wrench, I love how easy it feels actually in your hand. Somehow it feels like you don't need to have a whole lot of strength necessarily to be able to use it.
No, and it's got a great cushioned rubber grip. This is actually made in the United States, made right here in Pennsylvania. It has a lifetime warranty.
Wow.
You can't get more quality than that. Made in the USA, lifetime warranty.
Wow, and you know what? It feels really good in your hand. We've got more than 300 of these spoken for. I won't say new homeowner, but for a year and a half or so. So I'm learning that I'm kind of supposed to be the do-it-yourself gal on everything, and I need to have, some sort of toolbox. I love the idea of this because, it just finds the grip.
It does.
So even if it, you're like, wait, is this the way it's supposed to be? Oh, it finds exactly where it's supposed to be, and it's really easy and comfortable in your hand. And I love that even for different things, just try it. See if it works on that. Like, whoa, this just worked perfectly. That's awesome. Yeah, sometimes you're removing these that somebody left before you. I love that even on round ones it's working. So you'd think, oh, I don't know which wrench I need to reach for, or let me bring 3 wrenches over to see which one of the 3 is the right size. This is under $20. It's $19.75. There's a reason why we sold close to 200,000 of them. It's because they work. If you'd like to put it on 3 easy payments, you absolutely may. The 3 easy payments on your Q card would be $6 and change. Father's Day, if you've got son-in-laws to get gifts for, men in your family that are do-it-yourselfers, if you're somebody who's a mechanic. Now, I said, is there anything that this won't necessarily work on?
Well, if you didn't have clearance, that would be the only thing.
So if you don't have clearance, right? So obviously, there are going to be times when you need something that's a little bit more like a pin, kind of a pinhead wrench. Is that what I don't even know what the name of it is, but you'll need to have this much space, right? Between.
Yes. But other than that, there's no better way to grip a bolt because it's squeezing in on all 6 sides. There's no chance you're going to round it off. The harder you squeeze, the tighter it grips, and that's unlike any other wrench. That's why it's patented.
That's what I love. So we're not going to strip. We're not going to strip bolts. You'll be able to get off an existing stripped bolt.
Even if it's rusted on there.
Exactly, but it isn't going to strip bolts from the top, which is